in 2017, and then in 2017 my advocacy and social media started flourishing. You know, I started flying with different groups, with different radio shows, with different platforms, and then I just kept going, kept going, kept going, and then finally, I became a life coach in July of 2020, and I have a 2-year degree now in computer science. So in 2021. So that's some of my accomplishments. And I have more to go. It doesn't stop there.
It doesn't stop there. Isn't that something? So, what inspired you to want to go into computer science?
Um, I think I said this before on some of your radio or your CP Summit conference.
I think it was the summit. Yeah.
Was when I was from the very beginning. Um, I like computers just in general. So I like to type on Microsoft Word. I like to play solitaire when I was little. So I liked those kind of games and typing and you know, but I didn't know like I would use that for communication when I got more older because I have to use a lot of the series and a lot of the word dictations to type and to use my daily life um, to be able to be more productive in that computer setting. So, and I have standing wheelchair now. So technology has always been in my mind. So I guess I and technology is a growing field and growing positions and growing jobs. So I guess I thought that would be good for me because then I can learn more about how to do it in my daily life and then and help other people too at the job. So that's what.
That's awesome. I'm not so much computer savvy. I could get on and off, and I know how to get around to different groups and stuff. But well, that's on social media. But I get the Mister to do most of the computer stuff because he's just that tech person. After he finished, I just sit down at it. That's
Mhm.
the most I know. But that's very interesting to know that you have a talent and a vision and a gift for, I'm going to say all those things for computers. Not so many people take to technology like that,
Mm-mm.
you know? So, and then to go after it, that's another level on its own because not only did you have the interest in it, you took action to you go after it.
Mhm.
So, exactly, if you could share exactly what does it help you to do and how can it help others in you having that degree?
Well, I'm a computer science technician, so a networking and security technician. I graduated in that field, so I could do a lot of the troubleshooting. I could do a lot of the hacking. I could do, you know, a lot of the questions like how do you turn on a computer? Or what happens when my if my monitor goes black? You know what to do, or those questions like I have to ask those questions to clients like what did you do before that you did that you don't know that what you did, or you know what did you change, or so that's the that's kind of my job, um, of
Got you.
what they taught me in school. Um,
Got you. Okay. Okay. Oh, so you a hacker, huh?
yeah, definitely one of the things that I can do. I can do a lot.
Yeah, I was just joking about that part, but because I know you said troubleshoot and ask the the technical questions
Yeah.
and so forth like that. That is very interesting. Wow. Wow, what a vision to have, and just go for it. But not only that, you graduated with honors.
Yes.
So you took time and you had to commit yourself fully and really dedicate your time to do that. And that means if it meant for Neha to let go social media at different times and days or weeks or whatever, you had to commit to that in order for you to get to the level you at and
Mhm.
just graduate with honors.
Mhm.
That's awesome. Congratulations to you on that. Um, so that I'm sure it did take a lot of commitment and dedication, in order for you to make honors, right?
Yes.
How much time did you put into yourself and away from the social media and just the world period in order for you to complete this?
Oh, I was doing 4 or 5 hours a day of
Okay.
practice with my scribe. Before the pandemic, I was, we started school. Like I said, I was starting in 2016 till 2019. We didn't, or the beginning of 2020, we didn't have pandemic, so I so he would come in person, and we would do the same simulations. And my school was online, but he would the scribe would come in person, and we would talk through the problems. He
Mm-hmm.
would read to me. He would make everything simpler, modify everything, or
Oh.
and if there is some test, he would do it multiple choice. Be like, um, so what do you think? This scenario. What he would give me scenarios or stories, or like make it simpler for me to understand, and not that complex complex jargon, word.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but you know in the pandemic we would still do it virtually, so virtually was a little harder, but I did it. That's all it counts for. So
So not only did you dedicate your time and commit, but you had a phenomenal instructor that committed himself to making sure that he made things available and accessible for you to complete also.
mhm.
Now that's awesome. That's awesome. Like for him to see that and make things worth, let me say, make things work for you as well. That was on time, right person, because it could have been somebody else. And, I say God put that guy in place at the right time for you. That's awesome when someone can take the time to make sure that they don't look past your disability and look at you as the person and help you complete this degree that you're going after.
Mhm.
Wow. That's awesome. Literally, that's awesome.
Yes.
How did you feel about that? Like, did you have to say anything, or how did that work out for you? How did it come to work out for you? How did that start?
It was the scribing piece was a little hard to find the right scribe and dedicated, because most of my friends and most of the people that I did scribing throughout the years were in school, or going to college, or
Hmm.
couldn't stay, so that couldn't stay as long as I needed,
Okay.
because I didn't know how long it will take me. Yes, it's a 2-year degree, but it took me uh 2 more extra years because of my medical leaves and medical surgeries and medical um, condition to do the 2 extra years. And
Right.
it also um, it also came down to not having the greatest scribes. Either they would leave, or they would say I can't do this anymore, or not be that dedicated to helping me. So it was hard. It was hard, I think, for since I started school, which was in 2016. We had trouble till 2019, actually. And then people would come and go, and then it would be hard. Sometimes I would have to take medical leave because of that, or stop out because of that.
Hmm.
So yeah, it was hard.
Okay, so what I want to say in reference to that, no matter how hard it was, you never gave up,
No.
which is very important. And what we talk about a lot of conversations that I had with different individuals is it's not about getting it done fast. It's about getting it done. And it's about just going after it and taking actions.
Mhm.
And everybody's level is different. So you may do it just different than the next person. So I love that it was so easy for you to just say, okay, yes, it was a 2 year course, but it took me four. It took me four because basically I just do it a little different. And I had some complications in the midst of it, but I kept going back. And the beauty of it is I went back, kept going, and hey, listen, y'all, listen, I might not have did it in 2 years, and I did it in four, because that's just the way I did it, but I graduated with honors.
Yes.
And that's a huge accomplishment for me.
And time doesn't matter. Whatever you put your mind to, time is not a factor in that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, with that being said, and the way you said it with ease and not with regret and not with, yeah, I mean, it was a 2 year and I didn't do it in two, I did it in four. Girl, let's talk about confidence because you said it so confidently.
Mhm.
So, let's talk about confidence. What do you have to say about confidence?
If you have something like this, that you're not confident in, make yourself grow. Make yourself in that positive environment. Like, have that people behind you. Have your family behind you to keep pushing you, to give you that confidence.
That push and that support. But go ahead. Yeah.
It's not only you. Um, yeah, you start this pathway, but you start getting a degree, or going to school, or going for a certification, or going, you know, virtual, even to a meeting. You start the conversation,
Right.
uh, or doing it in your daily life, just at home, or whatever you're doing in life right now, or even in the past, you start the conversations. So what you have to do is you have to start the conversation, and then you have to ask for help, or you have to ask your family, can I do this, or can I achieve this goal? And then they go, yes, yes, can we help you? Or have that support system behind you, that's how I did it. Um, my mom was for 4 years she would go around my schedule from 7 to 7 in the night, getting me up, doing my daily cares, and then putting me towards the computer, and then the sky would come take over, you know. So she did a lot. She dedicated her whole um life around me to go to help me go through this schooling
Wow.
from home.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it was hard for her. I would have sleepless nights. I would wake up in the morning because I had to log in, and certain times because the scribes who would come and go, um, they had specific times too. So, um, two for me, and they dedicated 3 4 hours of their day in the morning so I could do my schooling.
Yes.
So yeah, but
And don't be afraid, like you said, you had to ask your mom for help. So even though your mother knew that, okay, Neha is going after this, and I'm going to give her that to do that. But I know in your mom's mind that at one point she's going to need my assistance. She's going to need my support to get through this.
mhm,
Thank God you have a mother that is very supporting of your visions and your goals and
mhm,
your accomplishments, and is willing to let go of certain things, or take time out and come back to certain things that help you accomplish that.
mhm.
That's huge. We talk about support a lot. Support is everything. But people have to understand, don't be afraid to ask for help. You can't do everything alone. And you
No,
shouldn't have to do everything alone.
mm-mm.
That's awesome. That's
You
awesome.
should you shouldn't have to do everything alone. There should be ask for help, or there should be people that have seen you on social media, or seen you out there that might want to include you in their thing because they would see you as a good asset to their company or their project or their whatever they're doing,
Right.
not just at home, or not just, you know it could be out in the community too, or you know inclusion is inclusion.
Right. 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 That's awesome. That's so awesome. I know about those sleepless nights. Sometimes, just getting it done. Like if it takes for me to miss this night or go to sleep just a little bit later so I can at least finish this, then you got to do what you got to do to reach that goal. And I'm just so happy for you. Like I am really so happy for you. And I really want to say this too. During the summit, and you coming in and you speaking and everything, and just hanging in with us the next day and the next day, I was so appreciative of you willing to just come along and hang in with us. And everything, we have some serious times and we have some fun times, and I am that type of person that I can be serious, but sometimes I like to add some humor in things. So when I do certain things, I'm not always going to be that serious person. I'm going to add some humor in things that I do. I just feel like it just makes it a little bit more. You could bring out the energy and everybody else around you. And, you and DJ and Marie, y'all know I share my platform. I'm not selfish about the things that I do. You say you want to join, come on in. Let's do this together.
Hmm.
Let's do it together. That's what I'm all about. Let's do it together. So I thank you for confidently coming in and joining us without any hesitation whatsoever. So I definitely appreciate that. And that's bold, and that's being confident too, when you know that, okay, someone asked me to do something like this. And I can step back and say, nah, that ain't me. I ain't ready for nothing like that. You ain't doing it. You're like, okay, I'll be there.
Yeah, I, let me grab this opportunity and let me open the door for myself. So uh, and you, and you always wanted me to come back. I get messages from you saying, we should talk, and I was in school working hard at that time, so I'm like, now that I'm free, I can open the door again, and
Yeah.
you'll be here.
I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did. And I'm glad, about your, not glad, I'm happy about your accomplishments and graduating with honors. And you're right. Take the opportunity to jump in. Just take it. You just never know. I always tell all of them that everybody that I talk to, and I talk to many people, I talk to many individuals. When the opportunity comes to you to be able to share your voice or let your voice be heard, utilize it.
Mm-hmm.
Jump in on it. Even if you're afraid to do it, but you know you have it inside of you, you know you have a message, jump in and share that message. You never, somebody is waiting to hear your message because everybody's message is different, because everybody's journey is different. So if you have a message that you know you want to share and someone open that door opportunity for you, I don't care who listening, jump in and do it afraid. Because once you start talking, because it's your story, once you start talking, you become unstoppable because it's your message. It's your message. So nobody going to know anything different if you stumble or mess up or miss something because it's yours. So I say you that was absolutely the right thing to do. Miss Wilson opened this door of opportunity up for me. I'm going to jump right on in there and do this.
Mm-hmm.
And Marie did the same thing. She asked me, can she co-host? I said, girl, yes, come on in with me. And then DJ, Miss Winnie, if you need me, I'm right here. He said, I would love it. I said, come on in, let's do this thing. And then John came in and he didn't want to leave. I said, that's fine. We could all stay here together. So,
Yeah,
so before I realized it, I had five co-hosts on there.
because your show and the CP Summit and this radio show I'm on today is the place where you can invite people and they feel comfortable sharing their story, and that's what inclusion is all about.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Katrina Smith said, I love your attitude, Neha. And Nikki said she's loving this. Josie said hello. But yes, very great positive attitude in reference to all of it. No hesitation whatsoever. And it took me 4 years to do this. And we say a lot of times, we may be able to do the same thing you do, to just do it just a little bit different. So if
Mm-hmm.
it takes me a little longer, it don't matter how long it takes. Time ain't nothing. I got the time. I'm just going to complete it. That's the thing. You ain't going to see me give up. I may take a little longer, but I'm definitely going to complete this thing. And
Mm-hmm.
again, congratulations to you on that honored degree that you just received. Lovely pictures, too, by the way. Very lovely pictures. I love your pictures. You see the one I picked, right?
Yeah,
I love it. I just love that picture. I love all of them, but I wanted that one. I wanted that one. I started to put two of them up there. I said, nah, girl, just take one. So it was like an eeny, meeny, miny, and a mo.
yeah.
But empowerment. Let's talk about empowerment.
Okay, so empowerment, empowerment and confidence in your own self, it comes, you know confidence and empowerment comes within you. You're empowered to do something. You do it. You're empowered to be a go-getter. You're empowered to break barriers. Do it. Nobody's gonna say no. um so climb that ladder. I always talk about the ladder in my lives on
Okay.
Smiles for Neha. Is climb that ladder, no matter what baby steps, no matter what goals you want to do, no matter what breaking barriers, or no matter if you can't do it at that time, just take a break, you know? But empower yourself, make yourself motivated to have that I can do it spirit. I feel like people forget that. Is they say, "Oh, I can't do this, so I'm not gonna try." You know,
Mm-hmm.
trying can make your doors open. Trying can make you feel confident, feel empowered, feel bold, and have power, and give you that I can do it spirit. You know, if a door doesn't open, doesn't mean you can't try and squeeze yourself in there. So yeah.
You said something. You said, learn to take a break. I think some people want to just get there and they forget about it's okay to take a break.
Because taking a break can empower yourself and can give you new ideas and new situations and how to do new things and how to climb the ladder again. You know, if
There you go.
if it's an old goal or if it's a new goal or if it's a try again goal or self discovery goal or reimagining, something, or trying again, people forget that they can take a break and
Mm-hmm.
back to it.
Mm-hmm. 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 Yes. Yes. You're absolutely right. I agree with that. Some people forget that they could take a break. And some people want to be in a rush to get it done. But sometimes in that rush, you're going to find yourself becoming overwhelmed sometimes because
Mhm.
you're so quickly trying to get there instead of remember you matter and you need to take a break, rest yourself, and come back. It's not that you're giving up. It's just that you know you got to take this moment for yourself, recoup, and then go back.
Mhm.
Because you don't want to overwhelm yourself. Because the whole thing is, you know, you're going to do it because you set out to do it.
Mhm.
And if you know that 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 you're going to do it, you ain't going to quit. You're just going to take that break and go back.
Yep.
I'm glad you talked about that. And you also said, have an I can do it spirit. When you have that I can do it spirit, that comes too with it's okay to take that break.
Yes.
You know, I could do this. And I'm also going to take a break too. So
And
it may not, it don't matter in time. It don't matter how long it's going to take you to get there as long as you get it done.
yep.
And trying, you talked about trying. Girl, you're just killing it with these moments. And I hope some people really just pick up on that. And if you have a vision or an idea or a goal or a dream to want to do something, don't feel like it's too late or don't feel like, oh, I'm out of school, I can't do this now, or I ain't got the time to do it. Don't lose that dream or that vision.
Mhm.
Just find the time to just do it and get it done and not worry about doing it in a rush. As Neha said, it was a 2 year program, but it took her 4. She knew to take those breaks. She knew that she had that I can do it attitude, that I can do it spirit. And because she had all of that in her, she was still able to go back and complete it in 4 years with honors. Let's not forget that, with honors. That's awesome. It's just so awesome. I don't know if I could do something in honors. Now, let me stop saying that. I know it would take dedication for me, and it would definitely take time for me to put everybody aside and commit myself. And I do want to go back to school for something, but I'm still contemplating. I did submit to looking into it, but girl, I'm gonna really have to find some balance in my life. God knows I am some serious balance because I got so much I'm doing right now. But I'm willing to do it though. I am really willing to do it. I think I want to challenge myself. I think that's my problem right there, to challenge myself.
There you go. You can also challenge yourself and give you that confidence and that I can do it spirit, and
Yep.
it can truck you into going to back to school or going back to work or going back to your projects, even at home. Um, so that I can do it, spirit, and that opening doors to making you fly
Yep,
is the more beginner thing as you want to do or as you can do.
that's right. That's right. That's right. And that's where I'm at. I'm in that challenging stage to challenge myself. Girl, you got this for real. You know you could do this. And not literally, that's where I'm at. You know you could do this. So I'm just got a little peak left, just a little peak left. Girl, just gone on to do it. You already took that one step and submitted your application, and just stop ignoring them emails and just hit on that last email and complete this thing up. So it's about finding balance for me
Mm-hmm.
and learning to set aside certain time of the day or certain times of the day so I can focus and get these things done. I am such a late owl. I do things very late because I feel like most of the time in the evening, that's when I get most of my focus and I can get things done. But I really don't want to lean towards that. So that's why I'm trying to figure out daytime, maybe like in the morning, get up, get Kelly together and all this, get her situated. And then I'll take time to study in the morning versus saying, every night I'm gonna do it every night, and then I lose a lot of sleep. Now I don't mind losing a day or two, but not every night. And I would probably find myself doing that if I didn't take the time to think about it first
Mm-hmm.
and set that this is what I'm gonna do and this is how I'm going to do it. And it's gonna be in the morning time versus every night. Because I know me, I will be up at night. I know me, I would do that. Lena said, I'm so proud of you. She said amazing. But yes, this has been amazing. When I think about you, I think about the song by Miley Cyrus, The Climb. Have you heard that song?
Yes.
Isn't that an amazing song? Like it has so much meaning to it,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of meaning to it. A friend of mine sent me that song probably about 5 years ago. She said, "Girl, you need to listen to this song." And ever since she sent me that song, it's stuck in my head. And it just have a lot of great meaning to it. Just have a lot of great meaning. So if y'all haven't heard that song by Miley Cyrus, thank you, Nikki. If y'all haven't heard that song by Miley Cyrus, The Climb, listen to it. It has a lot of meaning to it. It could probably help you with understanding, that you don't have to worry about time. Just
Mm-hmm.
as long as you get there. Just,
Or
just get there.
you don't have, sorry, um,
You'll be
or
fine.
or you don't have to worry about the ladder, the climb, the mountain, the you know, you
That's
can
it. Decline.
just do what you put your mind to, do what you think you can do. A motto from my book called Bracelet. But you can have that I can do it spirit, and you can go fly in your own ship or your own mountain and
Right.
have that goals to achieve.
Yep. 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 Because most of the time within her song, when you can see it, but a voice in you is saying you're gonna never reach it.
Yeah.
That's what. Oh man, y'all gotta listen to this song. But then she says, but she gotta keep trying.
Mm.
Okay, she said, but I gotta keep trying. And she got to keep her head up high. So I'm telling y'all, just listen to the song. It has some very significant meaning to it when you're trying to reach a goal or you're trying to get somewhere. Miley Cyrus, The Climb. Listen to that song. And she said it don't matter. She said it don't matter how fast you get there as long as you get there, basically.
Yeah.
That's what she's saying. So I say all that to say that this is what I got from Neha. So if someone's feel like they want to go to school or they have something they want to start or something like that, and you feel like, you can't do it or, You're not going to complete it in the time you need to complete it because of your level of education or your level of movement or your level of ability. Don't look at it as if it says a 2 year program that you have to meet that 2 year program. Look at it as if I'm going to get there. No matter how high the mountain is, no matter where I can, if I can see it or not. The thing is, go after it. Keep that vision alive and go after that vision and complete it. And you could possibly complete it with high honors as well. That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
I'm saying. So Nikki just made me think about something, and with that being said, I'm gonna play a little bit of that. We have a theme song that my husband wrote, and if I could pull it up quick enough, I'm gonna play it. Let me see if I could pull it up. So yeah, my husband wrote this song, and she said it's her inspiration song. It's a really great song. Let me see here. Okay, so I'm gonna play a little bit of this song. Let me see if I can fast forward a little bit. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Oh well. So this is the song. This is Kelly's Choice song. As I look out at the world and wonder what's happening, I try to fight and don't give up. Don't give up, y'all.
Don't give up.
Seems there's no place for me. Y'all think it's no place, but it is. When I raise my hands and ask for help, I get people staring back at me. With the strength of my heart and will to fight. Love is where I find my peace, but I gotta believe. I gotta keep pressing on. Gotta raise my hands and don't give up, because that's what makes me strong. See, okay, y'all. Okay, you know what, y'all? Let me put a disclaimer out there. Okay, I cannot sing. Okay, but I can make a joyful noise. But this song has so much meaning to it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Believe in yourself. Don't give up. There may be people looking at you. Don't care about those people looking at you. You go after what you got. See, because they're going to keep looking while you getting your degrees and your next degree and the degree after that, and you got your business started and your organization started and your consulting business started. They still looking, and now they're looking like, how did she do all of that?
Yeah.
And you ain't started because you're worried about the next person.
Now they're surprised.
Now,
But you're like, yeah, I could. You show them a different aspect of your own life.
yes.
They're surprised that you could do all that. Well, yeah, you could say you didn't trust me before, but now see where I'm at. Like that, that as that knowing that you can do that, you can show people who you are and stand up for yourself at the same time.
Right, right, right. Man, this is great. This is so awesome. Nikki, you said sorry, girl. Don't you be saying sorry. You just inspired me to want to play the song. That's all you did.
Don't be saying sorry.
Exactly. Don't be saying you sorry. Girl, you know you ain't did nothing wrong. You don't say sorry, okay? Literally. If you did not do anything wrong, you do not say I'm sorry. Because what you probably did or do most times is inspire someone to keep on going. Like Miss Wilson. I'm gonna tell y'all, Nikki, she called me, she texted me. I miss you. I ain't heard you. You coming back? You okay? And you can't you can I'll never forget Nikki. Like she'll always be forever in my heart because she texts me like that. Literally, she texts me or call me.
Mm-hmm. That's
But
good. That's good to have friends like that, or have like your people like that keep check up on you.
Right, right. Definitely, definitely. My daughter is coming in here because she hear me talking. She was in my office, but I could hear her on her way in here. So, um, again, y'all, remember, go listen to that song by Miley Cyrus. It's a wonderful song. I would play that, but because I had YouTube up and Facebook, I don't want them to kick me out, because you know how they do, especially YouTube, they just take your stuff down.
Yeah.
Facebook will mute it. Facebook will mute some of it, but they didn't mute my stuff. Facebook didn't during the summit. I kept playing, get your hands up. They didn't do that, but YouTube sent me a few emails. I knew they were though, but they sent me a few emails. I just got to go in there and change some things. I already since I had the original copy of everything. I'll probably just edit it and just submit that. Just edit that part out and submit the summit over again. Download it, upload it back to YouTube. So that's what I'll probably do because I really want them to stay on there because we had some wonderful speakers and some great messages.
Yes, we did.
Yes, so I definitely don't want that to stay down too long. YouTube, you know, well, Miss Edwina Wilson, blah blah blah, and this and that, and I'm like, oh, okay, YouTube, I got you, I got you, and I knew this, but I tried it anyway. I tried it anyway. So, is there anything else that you would like to share with the listeners?
Honestly, do what you think you can do because if you don't try, then you probably it's gonna be harder to open doors for you. So I want you guys to fly and open your own doors and have your own ship and um, have that I can do spirit and yeah.
There you go. There you go. Have that I can do it spirit. Um, don't sell yourself short with not fulfilling your dream. Don't
And
sell yourself short.
I know it's hard, but in this and especially in this time of
Yeah.
our lives, but honestly, if you don't try virtually or if you don't try in person, um, you know, it might inspire you to do something else or uh, get out there and shine your wings or shine your smile or shine your attitude because I'm honestly speaking for myself even I I do this every day and I say um I give myself that I can do it spirit, that affirmation, or I give myself some incentive to keep going, keep rolling through these barriers, or keep breaking these barriers, whatever they're behind me. So I push my own doors. Yeah.
I'll push my own doors. That's a message all by itself. I'll push my own doors. That's it. Just keep going. Break those barriers. Man, they have to be broken. People think you can't do it. Even the people. But the best thing is, in Sally Myra's message, she said, I almost can't see it. I can almost see it. I can almost see it.
Mhm.
That dream she's dreaming, that dream she's in. But the voice inside of her, she feel like she'll never reach it. You know why? Because sometimes you're so afraid to do
Mhm.
it and step out there. Don't let fear stop you from reaching those goals. Don't let fear stop you from going after the vision you have and that dream you have. Because most of the time, that's what it is. It's fear of stepping into it. Sometimes fear could come because you know you can win.
Mhm.
Sometimes fear can be in the way because you know you can win and you know you can do it. And I say, go after it. Just do it. Take action.
And some of my followers or some of my um, friends, they see me live and they tell me some words I say, like I say, find the light at the end of the tunnel. So there's always light at the end of the tunnel. You just have to find it. The, it won't come easily, but you just have to find it, or it might come, to you easily if it is an easy goal, or if it's even a hard goal. But you just have to go for it. Go get that light at the end of the tunnel, and go celebrate the little wins, and go celebrate the big wins. Yeah.
That's right. You celebrate the small wins along with the big wins. Don't sell those small ones short, because you had to get through those small ones in order to get to the big ones. You're exactly right about that.
Mhm.
Always celebrate your accomplishments, big and small, beginning, middle, and end. That's what I say. Beginning, middle, and end.
Yep.
Here's my yes. So come on this way. My child. For those that don't know, hello, Lauren. She keeps me going. It's Kelly. She keeps me going. Where my vision of Kelly's choice come from because of Kelly. And she was determined to get in here with me. Kelly, you pushing me up, Kelly. But so what else I was going to say? I think that was all I wanted to say. And just congratulate you one more time on your accomplishments. Thank you for so confidently speaking truth in 4 years versus 2 years and not feeling anything about it. And I feel that was a very great message because I feel like some people miss that part. So I
Mhm.
thank you for sharing it just like that and being confident about sharing it. That was an empowering moment for real, whether you realize that or not. And you spoke it without any hesitation. It took me 4, even though it was a 2-year degree.
And time doesn't matter.
The time don't matter.
As long as you have that I can do it spirit, and that family support, friend support, community support behind you, you can do what you put your mind to.
There you go. There you go. Remember to ask questions. It's okay to ask for help.
Yes.
It's okay to ask for. And if you start classes, you're an instructor too. Don't feel like you can't ask questions. I think that's a lot of times a lot of people get lost with. I don't want to feel stupid or feel like I'm asking a stupid question. No question is a stupid question if you're trying to educate yourself.
Mm-hmm.
How would you know if you don't ask?
You
So
you will not know if you don't ask for help.
that's it. So Neha, leave a word of inspiration for our listeners and then share with everybody how they can follow you.
Um. So my word of inspiration is fly high and don't give up.
Okay.
And how they can follow me is on Facebook. Um, um, CP Smile for Niha. That's my Facebook advocacy page. Um, and YouTube is there are no limits to having CP with Niha. And yeah, that's that's all. But yeah, I wanted to say thank you to Miss Wilson for having me and for giving me this opportunity again. And I hope I inspired you all today. And I hope you can take one of the things that I said today and put it into your own abilities, or your own world, or your own break your own barriers, or and break your own I can your own goals or your own spirit, and to keep going, keep flying high.
Yes, yes, yes.
with not giving up.
There you go. There you go. Never give up. That's my word for today. Never give up. Thank you so much, Neha. I appreciate you starting me back up. Nikki been saying, Miss Wilson, when you coming back? Miss Wilson, when you got so many, and I know I've been gone for a minute. But it's an honor and a pleasure to really have you back on and for you to share confidence, empowerment, never giving up, and learning to take a break and that I can do with spirit. Those are all significant, and support is everything.
Mm-hmm.
Support is everything. Those were a lot of significant meanings, y'all. If y'all didn't get it, think about it and go for it. Take action on those things that you have in your thoughts, in your mind that you want to go after, and just do it. And just do it. All right. Y'all be great. Have a blessed day. I will be back next Sunday at 4 o'clock. Same station, same channel, same bat woman girl. It's not, no, I'm just joking. No, I'll be back next Sunday, 4 o'clock. Same channel, same station, but in Wheeler Wilson. Y'all have a blessed day. And remember to always smile for someone because you never know who you may bless. That's a true story. Y'all take care. See y'all next week. Bye bye.
Bye.